Play a little guitar? Eric Clapton?
what you sow. That old saying is true. You gotta reap just what you sow. That old saying is true. Just like you mistreat someone, someone's gonna mistreat you. Laughing, pretty baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. You've been laughing, pretty baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you'll find out I wasn't lying.
Everybody knows him. You know this guy, I think.
Thank you. I'd just like to say before I start that it's one of the pleasures of my life to be able to be on this stage with these people tonight. They got it now, Robbie. I'd like to do a song now written by a friend of ours from back in Canada who isn't here tonight. It's called Four Strong Winds by Ian Tyson.
Yeah.
Strong winds that blow along, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever this way. I think I'll go out to Alberta. The weather's good there in the fall. I got some friends I could go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But the good times are all gone, so I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If we get there before the snow flies and things are looking good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do. And those winds sure can blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But the good times are all gone, so I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Thank you.
Who? Joni Mitchell. Right.
such different sets of circumstance. I'm up all night in the studios and you're early on your ranch. You'll be brushing out a broodmare's tail while the sun is ascending, and I'll just be getting home with my reel-to-reel. There's no comprehending just how close to the bone and the skin and the eyes and the lips you can get. I still feel so alone and still feel related, like stations in some relay. Oh, not a hit-and-run driver, no, no, racing away. You just pick up a hitcher, prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. A farmhouse burned down in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. We rolled right past that tragedy till we pulled into some roadhouse lights where a local band was playing. Locals were up kicking and shaking on the floor. The next thing I know, that coyote's at my door. He pins me in a corner and he won't take no. He drags me out on the dance floor and they're dancing close and slow. Now he's got a woman at home. He's got another woman down the hall. He seems to want me anyway. Why'd you get so drunk and lead me on that way? You just picked up a hitcher, prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. Looked a coyote right in the face on the road to Belgium near my old hometown. He went running through the whisker weed, chasing sunrise down, and a hawk was playing with him. Coyote was jumping straight up and making passes. You go same eyes just like yours under your dark glasses, privately probing the public rooms, peeking through keyholes in numbered doors, where the players lick their wounds and take their temporary lovers and their pills and powders to get them through this passion play. No regrets, coyote. I just get off up a ways. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. Coyote's in the coffee shop, staring a hole in his scrambled eggs. He picks up my scent on his fingers while he's watching the waitresses like these too far from the Bay of Fundy, from Appaloosas and Eagles and Tides. The air-conditioned cubicles and the carbon ribbon rides are spelling it out so clear. Either he's gonna have to stand and fight or take off out of here. I tried to run away myself, to run away and wrestle with my ego. And with this flame, put her in this Eskimo, in this hitcher, in this prisoner of the fine white lines, of the white lines. shadows, and it has some source of light. Blindness inside. The perils of benefactors and the blessings of parasites. Blindness inside. We are threatened by all things, by the devil of cruelty, just as we're drawn to all things by the devil of delight. Mythical devil of the ever-present laws, giving us our usual blindness and our occasional insight. Suntans in reservation dining rooms, pale miners in their lantern rays. That's like night and day. Look at these hostage smiles on your presidents. You see freedom scribbled in the subway. Isn't that like night? Night and day. Oh, we are threatened by all things, by the God of cruelty, just as we're drawn to all things by the sweet God of delight, mythical God, credited with all these things in the whole wide world, keeper of day and night. Of all expression, judges in black and white, saying this is wrong, and I'm gonna tell you what's right. Compelled by prescribed standards, by our backgrounds of our troubles and our ideals, we all fight. Wrong. We're threatened by all things. We are men of cruelty, and we're drawn to all things. Sweet, sweet, sweet man of delight, man who makes these laws. Same man who's gonna go along and break those laws. Wrong. Street is coming down. Sweetie's snack bar boarded up now. And there goes the tailor in the shine boy's gown, faded out with ragtime blues. Handy's cast in bronze, and he's standing in a little park with his trumpet in his hand, like he's listening back to the good old bands and the click of high-heeled shoes. For he sings the blues, propped up in his bed with his dentures and his leg removed. And Jenny's there for her kindness and Furry's beer. She's the old man's angel overseer. Pawn shops glitter like gold tooth caps. In the gray decay, they chew the last few dollars off old Beale Street's carcass. Carrion and Mercy, blue and silver sparkling drowns, cheap guitars, eye shades and gowns, aimed at the hot blood of being no one. Down and out in Memphis, Tennessee, old Furry sings the blues. You bring him smoke and drink and he'll play for you. It's mostly muttering now and sideshow spiel, but there was one song he played that I could really feel. I got a woman on Monday, she shines my shoes. I got a woman on Tuesday, give me nothing but the blues. Old Furry's got nobody. There's a double bill murder at the New Daisy. The old girl's silent across the street. She's silent, waiting for the wrecker's beat. Silent, staring at her stolen name. Diamond boys and satin dolls, bourbon laughter, ghost mystery falls to parking lots and shopping malls. As they tear down old Beale Street, old Furry sings the blues. He points a bony finger at you and says, I don't like you. Everybody laughs. It's the old guy's standard joke, but it's true. We're only welcome for our drink and smoke. W.C. Handy, I'm rich and I'm fade. I'm not familiar with what you played, but I get such strong impressions of your heyday. Looking up and down old Beale Street, ghosts of the dark town society come right out of the bricks at me, like it's a Saturday night. They're in their finery, dancing it up and making deals. Furry sings the blues. Why should I expect that old guy to give it to me true blue, when he's fallen to hard luck and time and other thieves, while our limo is shining on his shanty street? Furry sings the blues.
Here's somebody you know for sure. Neil Diamond.
Thanks very much. I'm going to do one song for you, but I'm going to do it good.
Dry your eyes, take your song out. Well, it's a newborn afternoon, and if you can't recall the singer, can you still recall the tune? Dry your eyes, play it slowly, just like you're marching off to war. Sing it like you always wanted, like you sung it once before. And from the center of the circle to the midst of the waiting crowd, if it ever is forgotten, sing it long and sing it loud, and come dry your eyes. It taught us more about living than we ever cared to know, and we came to learn the secret, and we never let it go. And it was more than being holy, oh, it was less than being free. And if you can't recall the reason, can you hear the people sing? Right through the lightning and the thunder, to the dark side of the moon, to that distant falling angel that descended much too soon. Come dry your eyes, dry your eyes, take your song out. It's a newborn afternoon, and if you can't recall the singer, you can still recall the tune. Come dry your eyes, come dry your eyes, dry your eyes.
All right. Neil Diamond. Great song.
Don't you cry. That's an Irish lullaby.
Well, it's something in dreams, I wonder. Right back to that college again. And I feel hugging me, just like she did way back then. Just like way back in days of yore, when she used to rock me. She used to rock me outside the kitchen door. And that's why I'm singing tonight. To sing it so
we're gonna do another Canadian song. We're gonna bring out some of the Canadians to help us do it. It goes like this.
The war was over and the spirit was broken. The hills were smoking as the men withdrew. We stood on the cliffs, watched the ships slowly sinking to their rendezvous. They signed a treaty and our homes were taken. Our loved ones forsaken, they didn't give a damn. Try to raise a family, end up the enemy, over what went down on the plains of Abraham. Acadian Redwood, Gypsy Tailwind, they call my home the land of snow. Canadian cold front, moving in. What a way to ride, oh what a way to go. Then some return to the motherland. The high command had them cast away. And some stayed on to finish what they started. They never parted, they're just built that way. Oh, we had Kim living south of the border. Never little older and named Danny round. They wrote in a letter, life is a whole lot better. So pull up your stakes, children, and come on down. Acadian Redwood, Gypsy Tailwind, they call my home the land of snow. Canadian cold front, moving in. What a way to ride, oh what a way to go. Under zero when the day became a threat. My clothes were wet and I was drenched to the bone. I've been out ice fishing, oh, too much repetition. Make a man wanna leave, the only homies know. Field out of the Gulf, heading for St. Pierre. Nothing to declare, all we had was gone. Down along the coast, one and the people that said you gotta keep moving on. Acadian Redwood, Gypsy Tailwind, they call my home the land of snow. Canadian storefront, moving in. What a way to ride, oh what a way to go. Everlasting summer filled with ill content. This government had us walking in chains. This ain't my turf, this ain't my season.
Say two, I can see ya. Say the fire tip, turn fish, I can see ya. Say the alarm or something. Cherries, I can see ya. Teeter up, teeter up, teeter up. Cherries, I can see ya. Teeter up, teeter up, teeter up. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.
What it all boils down to is pulse and breath. Song is the breath, music is the pulse. Poets the naked wizards, power animals of human pulse. The mysteries of breath, speech of mind. A handful of those, 7 to be exact, who bend the spine, the pulse of breath, the line of vision, as old as the race, the vision seated in the Greenwich Village, in the North Beach, in the incomplete fullness of the Haight-Ashbury, finally blossomed in the minds of some American eyes. 7 of these American eyes, 7 pairs of these American eyes are with us tonight. We bring back to ourselves tonight our elders, our own voices, and our purest visions. I'm proud to present Sweet William.
Hell's Angels, Hard Angel. What? The fuck's the matter with you guys? But yeah, they're trying to help me, huh? Hell's Angel, Hard Angel, soft as death, bathed in tears for angels dead, found murdered in a Florida swamp. Far away and still alive, I know some of me died there too. What they don't know is that every time they kill one of us, 10 more rise up to take his place. Every Hell's Angels lives every fucking breath of life and death. That spirit is forever. Of death is alive, in death as in life. A Hell's Angels is his own hero. A Hell's Angels is the living truth. And Hell's Angels is the living love. The truth is the only law Hell's Angels live by. Grease pan, chain drive, bloodied angels, men alive in this time of countless time, and all the hells they bless. Men risen from the dirt, the scum, the slime, the lowest of the low. The fighters who never gave up and never give in, who lived through the shit, the lies, the blood, and the sin, who were told not to look but had eyes to see, who finally blasted the rod on wheels of fire and have the guts to live in the flame of being free. The tough lovers of brotherhood, who have the balls to be as beautiful as they are and are as beautiful as the truth of themselves. Hell's Angels. lady is a beautiful lady, great lady, of the beautiful hand, Lenore Candell.
This is a poem I wrote tonight. It's added tonight. I'll be a bridge. I'll be a tightrope. Come dance with me across my sparkling nerves. This bridge begins right now. The stars wide open and there is no gate. Your foot's right in the middle of the flame. You'd better dance or burn. The clowns are jostling in the wings. The lion tamer's shed his skin. Your secrets are the book I'm reading from. This here parade is on. I've cast the runes. There's honey in the sky. I want to roll in sugar till the comets chime. I'll be a bridge. Come dance with me across myself. I'll dance with you. This bridge begins right now. And I'd like to introduce Michael McClure.
A very brief one-line poem from the 50s. Get your cut throat off my knife. An only slightly longer poem from the 60s, Revolutionary Letter number 4. Left to themselves, people grow their hair. Left to themselves, they take off their shoes. Left to themselves, they make love, sleep easily, share blankets, dope, and children. They are not lazy or afraid. They plant seeds, they smile, they speak to one another, the word coming into its own, touch of love on the brain, the ear. We return with the sea, the tides. We return as often as leaves, as numerous as grass, gentle, insistent. We remember the way. Our babes toddle barefoot through the cities of the universe. And a short poem from the 70s to take you to where we are, called The Fire Guardian. It's all one sentence, but it goes around in circles. Let yourself be seen as a shadow in the light, or as a thin lens color does not pass through. No yellow glow, no blue fierce purpose. This spilling liquid held in vase of flesh pours over as sight, as touch. It is light interlaced with light makes these worlds bud. Tensile web, eye to eye, skin smooth as spider's belly, tentative and ecstatic as lizards on crumbling sandstone molecules which dance in their sudden expected brains like stars in Ponderosa dance in ours when we fall to sleep on beds of pine needles in the arms of our own black pain and wake cresting again, riding invisible soul stuff. We call it joy. Robert Duncan reads next. Robert Duncan.
In the war, they made a celestial cave. In the war, now I make a celestial cave, a tent of the night. The sun no longer striking day upon the earth, but light years away, a diamond spark in the host of stars, sparkling net, bejeweled wave of dark over us, distant coruscations, play of light or of intellectual brilliancy, in which I pretend a convocation of powers. Man and woman, child and king, the ages and ladders of being, the labor of birth and the release of death, so compounded therein, they draw from the war itself, withdrawing, this breath between them. In this rite, the great magician stirs in his dream, and the magician dreaming murmurs to his beloved, "Thou art so near to me, thou art a phantom that the heart would see." And now the great river of their feeling grows so wide, its shores grow distant and unreal. Okay. Freewheeling Frank.
Let us pray. Our Father, whose art's in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Unless things change, thy wisdom come and gone, thy will be undone, on earth as it isn't heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, at least 3 times a day, and forgive us our trespasses on love's territory, for thine is the wisdom and power and glory. Oh, man!
Thank you. You holding up? We're going to try a song we never played before. We put together kind of for the occasion. It's called The Last Waltz.
She stands on the banks of the mighty Mississippi, holding a lantern light, waiting for a man who's a riverboat gambler. He said he'd return tonight.
They used to waltz on the bank of the mighty Mississippi the whole night through. The riverboat gambler went off to make a killing and bring it on back to you. Evangeline, Evangeline, curses the soul of the Mississippi Queen that pulled her man away.
Now Bayou Sam from South Louisiana had gambling in his veins, and Mama Moo loves only you. Why do you cause her such pain?